Have you had a look at Creator Studio?
No, I didn't even know what it was.
All right. So let me just put a note there because things are rolling on so bloody fast, I tell you. So Creator. And I've only played with this on desktop. I don't know if it's available. Let's just have a look and see if it's on mobile. Bridget Rees. There we go. Let's cut that one. Ads Manager. So they didn't have any insight as to why you couldn't but I could, or did you?
Well, I rang them. Remember when I'd rung you that time and I was freaking out because I just couldn't do anything? I rang them and they said it was only because they'd changed things that I had to go through the business manager. So I went through the business manager, but I still wasn't able to do live posts. And I'm just trying to think what happened then. I think that's when I then got that flu and I got sick, and I've never really recovered, to be completely honest. From that flu-y thing. It's been an ongoing bronchial nightmare. And so, yeah, I didn't really do too much about it. Then when I went overseas, I thought, surely I can, and then I realised that I can't do lives anymore at all, and I can on my normal Facebook. And that's why I knew it had to have something to do with when we did those changes. But like I said, every time I thought about it, it was 2 o'clock in the morning for you, and it was like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon American time for me. So I just wanted to wait till I spoke to you about it, find out what the deal is, and then I'm going to ring them up and see what I can do to get something sorted, because I mean, it's hurting me not being able to do lives.
Oh, you absolutely need to be able to do it, but I don't understand why they stuck you in business manager if you're only one page. I know I did hear, because I don't know if I'd shared with you that I'm actually working with Mari Smith now.
You did share with me, I think you were going to be working with Mari Smith, but that's exciting.
I know, right? That's actually applying the stuff that I'm learning.
That's been your lifetime goal, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, being on stage.
I remember you telling me that you were really excited because she was the Hootie Guru of gurus. And that's why who was it? My friend Caroline said to me, there's this girl on Wave Mari Smith's page now called Janet Jackson, and she's doing all this stuff. You should have a look at it. And I said, oh, well, Mari Smith. I said, my friend Adair knows Mari Smith. Well, I didn't know you were working for her. Is that common knowledge? Can I tell Caroline, or is that private?
No, tell her. I'm gonna put that relationship. I'll leverage it, I should say. No, definitely share it far and wide, because I've doing stuff that I train in to get in front of people. So doing the stuff that I train, that's what I teach people how to do, is to leverage social media to get in front of the people they want to get in front of. And, I just wanted, when she sent me a friend request in 2016, it was December 2016, I just about peed my pants. And then probably 18 months later, she sent me a message and she said something about, asked me what my rates were. And I then went, but then it's been a real slow thing. And she's, so just developing the relationship, and now it's because she knows what I do, she knows who I am, I've been around long enough, I'm finally seeped into her radar enough for her to pay me for my expertise, which is like
that is so exciting. Congratulations from the heart, love. I'm very excited for you.
I am too, and I just think, and thank you very much, but it's just one of those things, and I still pinch myself and I go, is this really Mari Smith?
Well, you're very deserving. I mean, your skills are unsurpassed in the industry, and your pizzazz and personality make a mark and leave an impression, and that's important.
Thank you. That feedback is really good, because sometimes that self-doubt just drives you into the ground, and just, it gets a bit scary. But let's troubleshoot your stuff. But thank you so much for that feedback. And why I was chasing you is because I want to see us get some results for you here doing this organic stuff. And I'm just mindful that, I mean, I looked at the last time we caught up was the 10th of July.
I know.
And it's okay, because I know that I think that you did actually bite off a lot when you decided that you were going to add the organic strategy to the paid one. And I'm thinking, well, we're gonna do some stuff that's going to get you over the line somehow, because even though it is stretching you, and I said before that I'll help you as much as I can, and I won't be able to do it next year. So whatever we do, we need to get in now, because next year we're leveling up again. And
and that's fine. And I'm very appreciative. And I also, I don't want to be a burden on you. I know I haven't been the most reliable with times due to my health, but I don't want to be a burden either. And when my time is up, my time is up. So I don't want you to feel that, I know I've been dragging it out a bit, and I am apologetic for that.
No, please don't apologise, because life happens, Oh. And I love working with you. So we'll park that for now, and we'll focus on getting some results. We're going to get you back online and doing the lives. So did you try it at all from your desktop again, or?
I can do it. I can do it again right now. Let's just.
If you want to, I'll stop sharing if you want to share, because they have to be a face bug.
How do let's have a look. Share.
Down the bottom of the box with the arrow pointing up.
Down the bottom box with an arrow pointing up. I've got Zoom. No, come on, Bridget. I know how to do it on Skype, because I'm training people on Skype. Now I've got you on Skype. Shit, hold on. Tools, how do I get you back?
All right, so there should be a little blue box, little square with a white video camera in the middle.
Yeah, there should be.
Are you on a Mac or a?
I'm on a what do you call it? An Android, a normal.
A normal one, not a Mac.
Yeah, not a Mac, a normal computer. So I've got the Zoom page up here, right? So it says Zoom user conference.
So can you get the screen back where you can see you and me?
Oh, it's up the top here. Okay, so if I go, oh no, that's the, no, I can see you in the right-hand corner. If I make you big, oh, here we go, share. Okay. So, how do I get that across? I'm not doing a very good job of this sharing.
That's all right.
Share.
Yep.
So that's me. That's you. For God's sakes. New share. Can you see, what can you see?
I'm looking at Zoomtopia. So go to your Facebook page.
Facebook.
Aha, look, there's Rachel and Shane. So where did they have their seminar?
Oh, well, I went to Seattle for the seminar.
Yeah.
In the US, and they've just announced today there's a promotion on for the 3 top earners in the company to be flown business class to Monaco to stay on a super yacht with them for 5 days for the Formula One Grand Prix. Everything included.
Wow.
So it's pretty exciting.
So is that over a period of time? When's that?
Oh shit! Sorry, hold on. Got 7 months to do it. Trying to get rid of this.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Bridget. God. Okay, I'm taking you to my
that photo when I was there. My God.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll take you to Bridget Rees, A Bright New Life.
Let's go to your yep. That one.
So now I'm on my page.
Yes, so just go to
posts.
And how long are you away for? Is it 5 weeks? Or?
Only 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
So
click the little three little
live
buttons
video.
next to check in.
Oh, okay. So back to post. So you can see why I'm not doing very many lives, because I never know when I'm going to start coughing, and it's really bad.
Yeah. So now down the bottom where it says write a post, and there's three little dots next to check in. So
on the left-hand side.
Yeah. So just click where it says write a post. Just click on write a post. Click on those words.
Okay, write a post. Yep.
Okay. Now down under that you see photo, video, tag friends or check in, and the three dots next to that. Just click on check in. And that's not giving you any other options either.
No. At one point it did, but it might have been ages ago, because I remember seeing it and thinking, but I don't want to do a live video on my computer. I want to be doing lifestyle videos.
Okay.
Which is
yeah, you need to be doing that. And how that it looks like it's a face bug. How about let's go to Business Manager. It's been a while since I've looked in there, but there might be some stuff that doesn't make sense. It really doesn't, because it's like Facebook is all about mobile, and if they're not letting you go live on your mobile, then it's not. It's a face bug. It's not something that is intentional.
Yeah, well, I thought that, because, as I said, I can do lives on my personal account, so I've been doing a lot more lives on my personal account. But, you know, I'd written stuff that I wanted to do on my Facebook profile.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put on my personal page, and I haven't been able to, because, you know, it's a bit too heavy.
Mm-hmm. No, and it's appropriate that you put some stuff on different ones. Yeah. All right. So let's.
So now I'm in the Business Manager.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's go and have a look at the settings from.
I can do live on here.
Pardon?
I can do live. See, it says create live. I can do live on the computer.
I can't see where it says that, but
So see where it says write a post?
Yeah.
Up above that, right above it, it says create and then live.
All right. So click those three little dots next to where it says feeling activity. See if that. Not ever seen this. All right. So you still can't. Wow, that's a bit bloody cheeky. Poll.
But it says above, it says I can do live, but then.
And that's not, obviously it's not. Just click out of that. I'm going to take a screenshot, because this is something.
Take a screenshot?
Yeah, so just click out of create a post. And then go back to the top where it says, yep, live. All right.
What about if I click on live?
Oh, yeah.
To create a live broadcast, make sure that your camera microphone turned on the Facebook Live. So why can I do it on here, but I can't do it on my phone?
That I don't know. That's what I need to find out. And why can't you do it just from your page? Why do you have to?
Yeah, that's right. Why do I have to go into Business Manager? But when I go into Business Manager on my phone, it won't let me do a live at all. I've looked at every button under the sun a million times.
Business Manager on your phone, is that a separate app?
Yeah, it is. So when you and I had that conversation, I was stressed out about not doing lives that day.
Yeah.
And I finally got through to Facebook. They said, oh, no, you'll be fine once you download this app. And then, of course, I downloaded the app, and I could see that I could go live on the computer, but I couldn't go live on the phone.
Yeah.
And I looked at every option, and I think at that time, that's when I got sick. I know it is when I got sick because I fell in a hole.
Yeah.
And I've never really recovered, and so I haven't had that extra energy to go out there and fight for anything other than what I've just been doing.
Yeah.
But as I said, when I started to feel refreshed when I was away, I thought, fucking hell, excuse the French, I need to get on top of this live stuff.
And my virgin ears. I shouldn't make you laugh. I'm sorry. Oh,
no, when I take a big deep breath. Yeah, it is when I laugh actually, which is a bit disappointing. But anyway,
you're on the way to getting it resolved though. So you've done a whole heap to do that. So
yeah, I have, and I know that it's now that I know it's not anything really sinister and it's just something really beyond. I've just got to keep moving forward. So what should I do about this?
Manager or Pages manager?
One
with the yellow, orange flag on there.
Orange flag.
When you go to your Facebook, when you go to your apps.
Yeah, well, the one on my phone's an orange flag. It says Facebook page business manager. And then the one here on the computer that we're in now is...
That's business manager.
Yeah, Bridget, Rees, A Bright New Life. And it's got the suitcase.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I've got a business manager as well. And I deliberately, I had one and it ended up at a not-for-profit, within the hands of a not-for-profit that I worked with, which is just really weird and another story for another time. But so I've just created another one, and because I heard that to do ads, you actually need to have business manager to do Facebook ads because they're changing it all. So I'm just going to have a look at your page in Pages Manager, which, okay, so.
Because my girlfriend, Caroline, who does this business as well, I was only at her house yesterday and we've had this conversation because I said to her, do you have to have Facebook Business Manager? Because I do. And she said, no, I don't. And she runs ads all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something happening here. Now I'm going to send you, can you take a screenshot of what in your Pages Manager or your mobile business manager, what that looks like, and I'll send you mine because I'm going to get some expert eyes on this because it's not right. And Facebook have given you a bum steer. But
all right, so I'm taking a screenshot of the bit that says live camera or
on your phone.
Oh, on my phone, yeah, sure.
Go to do a post. Do the same thing as you did on your page so I can see what it looks like on your page, what it looks like on your on your mobile, on your page, and through the business manager.
So I'll take that one. Then I'll press on photo video. There is nowhere on here
to
write a page. Yeah, not really. Let me just go to the section that says that's post drafts. That's what I've posted. Now I'm having a mind blank as to how I normally do it. I normally go into, where do I go into? It's got to be the left-hand side. Yeah. Page activity. So the left-hand side where the flag is, it's just got publish, and then I write my post there. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God. Oh no. There is a video machine here. There's a video thing on here.
Oh, cool.
Well, that's great, but I feel like a bloody idiot because it wasn't there before.
No, seriously, don't feel like an idiot. Facebook's the idiot.
If I go into publish, there's now like a little camera on the right-hand side where it says add your post. Now, that wasn't there before because I looked at every single for months.
Yeah, you would have seen it. You know, like you know more than what you think you know. Well, you know heaps actually about this, and like seriously, you would have picked that up. So it's not you. There's no point.
Oh, I think
when
it's really weird. Yeah, because I still can't. It's still not letting me. Let me just. If I go live video, this lets you record. Okay. Yeah. No, that wasn't there before. I don't know if it's because we've done that little thing this morning, but it's definitely not been there before. But it's there now.
Oh, we're magic. We just scared it into submission.
Oh God, I'm so thankful that it's there.
Okay, so we're on a roll. Good. Back on track. So now just hit the button and make sure that you don't have to go live, but hit it, because when it will come up and then you can put the description in. Just make sure that that works, and then when you're feeling a bit better, you can test it properly.
Yeah. You know, it's definitely the live. I recognise that camera because I've been searching for it like a lost child.
I'd like to say I magically made it, but that's not the case. Facebook just...
Oh, God.
All right.
Fantastic.
Yeehaw! If only they were all that easy to...
Oh, I'm so thankful. That is so good.
All right. Now, I want you to stop sharing now, and I'm going to... So resolved. I'm going to put that as resolved. From mobile. I made a note of that. So are you sharing your screen, aren't you? Yeah.
I've got, I don't know what I'm doing again. Let's have a look.
That's all right. So I can stop your sharing if you want. You just sit back and...
I know, I've done it. Stop share.
Sit back and think of England. All right. Oh, sorry, I won't make you laugh.
No, it's all right. It's all good. I'm a laugher. It's just terrible.
I know, it would be awful. I remember when I went to the US a couple of years ago and I had laryngitis and I couldn't speak.
I know.
Now, one of the things, actually, let me just get this up because this is really, really exciting stuff. And I want to... I know, actually, I'll show you this way. So Creator Studio, how you get there, I'm going to give you a little tutorial in this because it's really worth... Do you keep an eye on your statistics?
Well, I don't. I was when I was doing my lives, but then when everything started falling apart, not so much. But I did notice about a week ago that everything was down, had the red down. So that's why every day I've been posting again to try and increase my likes to the page. So I haven't been keeping as much an eye on them as I should have.
Yeah, so there's your stats.
And this is all in Creator Studio.
Okay. How do you get there? Let me show you. I've got Creator Studio. Oh, that's yours as well. Hang on. Oh, they're all bloody Creator Studio. Hang on a minute. Let me just go to... all right. So now this was a separate app. This was a separate app, and now they've combined it. And what they're doing is they're making people use the Creator Studio. So I think what they're doing in the longer term is they've got the ads manager, they've got the business manager, and the Creator Studio. So they're putting all of those together. And they haven't put them all together, but what they've brought is brought them all into the Facebook platform.
Right.
So it's probably the best way to explain it, because Creator Studio used to be a separate app, and you would create stuff in the studio outside of Facebook and you could import it in. But now they've attached it to your page. So you can see here, this little button up here called Create a Studio. And if you want to have a look at your video insights, they'll show you some, but for others, I will send you across to Create a Studio. So are you probably still using this, the insights, are you?
Let's have a look. I'll recognise the graph. Yes.
Yep. Okay. This is I think potentially the beginning of the end for this. So it's really a good idea to learn how to use Create a Studio. I don't know where this is going to end up, but this is all around video. So I'll give you a little run through that. I just wanted to know also, do you watch, you don't watch other pages? What I'm going to suggest is that you look at, you do look at watching pages that are similar. So not necessarily other Polarians, but you could watch what Shane and Rachel do. You can watch what Alison and Paul do, or what Leanne does. So do you know what their pages are?
I can access their pages because I quite often go into people's pages and look what they're advertising.
Well, I'll show you a way that you can have them all here. So whose do you look at most?
I'll probably look at, they won't know though, will they?
No, they won't have a clue.
And they can't go in and see that I'm looking at their pages. I know they can see my ads, but I guess this is in my business manager, isn't it?
No, this is in your, this is basically, it's in the back of your back end or your dashboard of your page.
Yep.
So you can watch those, pages. So what?
Oh, okay.
So it's basically, it's the front of shop. Nobody can tell you that unless they actually put up a sign or a blockade off the end of the street, but no one tells you that you can't walk down that street past that shop. So that's the same with Facebook pages, unless you actively block someone, which means that they would have had to have taken an interaction on your page or liked or done something on your page so that you could block them. But if you're just looking, they can't stop you. They don't even know that you're looking.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, I do look at Alison and Paul Wheeler's.
All right, because and what's their page called? Do you know?
Now, what is their page? Actually, just type in lifestyle portability, because that's one that I look at a lot, and that's actually Nicola McNamara.
Oh, she's a new one.
Yeah, she's made $100,000 in 1 month.
Wow.
She's only been in the business 3 years.
Portability?
Lifestyle portability, I'm sure that's what it's called.
Or is it portable lifestyle? Does that one look like her? No, that's not it. 370. Let's see.
Yeah, that does look like her.
It's only got 370 long. Well, you can put that there. You can change it.
Who else another girl called Christine Benet.
Do you know what her page is?
I just look her up under her name. I look them all up under their name, actually. Oh, what about Leanne Bartlett, Loving Life Now?
There we go. Oh my God. 23,000. So she's been taking her own advice about getting likes from countries where she'll never sell the product.
Yeah, well, that's very true. Well, that was her. That was her and Kathy that did that promo.
I do hope that you didn't do it.
I did do it.
I thought you might have, because I saw the like spike and I thought, she's not going to listen to me, is she?
Well, no, because what I did, interestingly enough, I went to Greg and Kath, who are my people above me, and I told them what you told me, and I told them why I shouldn't be doing it. And they said, but it's different, Bridget, because your page is just about getting people to see your page, and the people from your ads are going to come to your page. You always create your own demographic of audience. So because you're creating your own demographic of audience, it's not going to affect your page like it would if it was somebody else doing a whole generic page and everything coming to them and then creating their ads around the people that are the main demographic of their page. Does that make sense?
I can see absolutely why how that works. I still disagree because you're wanting to do an organic strategy as well. And when you think about it, if you want to build yourself, we'll go back to the original reason why you and I started working together in the first place was because you want to be a thought leader. You want to be around personal development and education around personal development. And to be a thought leader, it's about growing your following, but it's about connecting and engaging and growing your followers in a way that's authentic and also in a way that is that's going to allow you at some point down into the not too distant future. So you've got those people on your page, they're going to be a cold market forever. They're not ever going to be a warm market. So can you imagine when you're doing ads and you're doing a series of live broadcasting and then you're targeting those ads to people who've watched 3 seconds or more of your videos, they already know you. They get to see you again. Like this is hot shit on steroids. Like, right. My God. So that opportunity, you haven't lost it. But I think that that way of thinking, that's fine. But if they don't have the expertise in the whole picture, then they're doing themselves a disservice and they're actually doing you a disservice by telling you to do that. Because, right. You know, it's not, there's more to it than what you can do. If you're going to invest money in ads, you can do your content plan, a calendar, you can do, you know, like we talked about, you can have your series and you can talk about that, then you can retarget those videos to people who have already seen it. And those people would be the people that have seen your ads. Then you can go back and keep developing that connection with them. So it's bigger than saying, well, I've got a gazillion fans on my page, but I'm only going to target people from Canada, the USA, you know, because it also tells Facebook algorithms that there's something happening on your page that's not quite right.
Right. So okay.
There's a heap of stuff. So I only did it for one day, and then I turned it off. I started feeling guilty. Look, seriously, I don't believe, and if I'm like, I don't believe in all of the top, like all of everyone that I know that are the top marketers and do it for a living would never advise their clients to do it. And right, okay. You know, so, and I even, just to double check, because I was second guessing myself, I'm in the inner circle with Mari Smith, and I didn't use any names, but I said that this is a circumstance, and that they all ran around like, oh no. Right. Oh my God. So this is something that's from the people who are in the trenches doing it, not from people who want to, you know, who do it as a byproduct of their business. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I'm glad you turned it off. Yeah, I did. I just thought to myself, you know, at the end of the day, I started getting all these people with crazy names, and I thought, oh, I didn't like that for myself. I thought, I don't need to have all these people writing in, you know, Hindu or whatever it is, or not Hindu, what am I saying? You know, Japanese, Chinese or whatever. Arabic, so whatever, yeah. Arabic, that was it, yeah. So I turned it off. Yeah. I found lifestyle portability though. Hey? I found the lifestyle portability. Now, what's the name of the page? Lifestyle portability. What's it got underneath it? What does the URL say? The at. The at. At where? Let's see. I'm going to go. It says lifestyle portability, community, succeed anywhere. Ability. Let me just see. Lifestyle portability. All right, so I found it. So let's Oh, so
Yeah, her ads are really
she
good.
had her video done with Greg too, did she?
Yeah. Yeah, and they brought out a new package now. Did I tell you about that? The
No.
M6. You could make a lot of money, Adair. I hate to say it, but so the M6 is a really exciting deal now. So they've got rid of M3,
Yeah.
and M6 is $12,950.
Yeah.
But for that $12,950, you go to Thailand and you stay at Shane and Rachel's house for 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
She writes the marketing scripts.
Yeah.
Greg's crew comes along and does all the videos, and it's focused on small businesses. So small businesses that want to have an impact and want to create that image of professionalism and market themselves in that manner professionally.
Yeah.
They can pay that $12,950, go to Thailand, stay at Rachel's for 4 or 5 days, get 3 videos done, a whole heap of series of still shots. And that's it. Then they go home and they get their package.
Oh, wow. Wow. That actually
So for those that are
sounds
aiming at people,
pretty bloody cool.
so to get all that done at that level of quality, it's around about 20 something by the time you convert it to American dollars.
Well, I'd sign up just for that.
So 18 grand. So say 20 grand, and if you put your airfares on top, say 25,000 all up, and you get that professional marketing stuff, it's pretty good value. So for those people that really do want to have a really good front end image of and market themselves professionally at that quality, they can get all that done for 25 grand plus have a holiday.
Plus have a holiday, plus go to the seminars and have a business in a box as well.
Well, they don't have to do that if they don't want to. They can just buy that separate to being a part of this business. They're retail customers.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be a part of the business, but if they want to be part of the business, they can.
So what's that? Is that 25? No, what did you say?
12,950 US dollars.
Okay.
And then you convert that to Aussie dollars. It's around about 18 grand. But by the time you put your airfares on and the other bits and pieces, you'd have to buy the branding package. So about 25,000, and you'll get a professional branding package done. All your logos will be done for you. There'll be 3 videos, all of your still shots, all very high quality, and all of your taglines, etc., all put together for you. And you go over to Shane and Rachel's and have it all done there. And you get to put your input into how you want your business to be, because nobody knows their business as well as the person that's running the business. And so you have a large input into the script writing yourself. So you write their story themselves, and they write what they would like to get across. And then Rachel puts together the spiel, and then it goes back and forth until they're happy with it, their lines. And then they come over and they do their filming, and it's all put together professionally for them.
Oh, so is Greg still doing the filming and the producing?
Yeah, so it's jumped into a new division. So we're not just about personal development now. We're also a media company focusing on media production for small businesses.
Well, it was about time they had their own TV channel.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, so it's quite exciting times, because, there are a lot of small businesses out there that really do want to have that impact. And to go and get that done, as you would know, when we were doing the stuff at my house, you've normally got to send it off to like 3 different people. Someone writes the scripts, and then somebody does the filming, and then someone does the cutting and the editing. And, like you got your son to do yours, but you did the filming, and, we did the scripts together. And
and that, I know obviously that was a lot cheaper than whatever, and it was okay for what it was, but it's the equipment as well to have that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And so, that's something I'm working towards, because I'm going to be doing live broadcasts that are of that quality. And I'm talking to a girl who used to produce at Channel 2, The Cook and the Chef. And she's interested in helping us set up a variety show for My Time TV so we can do some fundraising. And she says, one of her friends is the station manager at Channel 44. And I said, all I need is the studio and some decent cameras, and we can upload it. We don't have to stream it through Channel 44, we can upload it straight to My Time through the internet. So there's some exciting projects coming up.
Fantastic, love.
So check this out.
Wow. So is that mine?
No, I'll show you yours in a minute. So
that's amazing.
This is My Time TV. Now, this is the beauty of a collaborative approach. All right. So, and then
so when you say collaborative approach, you mean collaborative approach from Creator Studio and Facebook?
No, from My Time TV is where we all broadcast on there, and everybody gets. And you're eligible to do that too, I think, aren't you?
My Time TV.
My Time. I'll show you that in a moment. But let's have a look at the insights. Now that is from. We don't want the last 7 days. We want. I want to make it custom, and I'll show you the same period last that we did. I did it from June last year, 1st of June to today.
Yep.
And okay, so you're doing it by yourself. You've had 18,000 minutes viewed. That's the sense of your videos since last year.
Wow.
And you've had 49, nearly 50,000 3-second views. It hasn't recorded 1 minute views. And you've had 978 engagement. And you can tell when you did your push to get your fans up there. Look at that, 1,796% increase. And you can see there where it spiked. It was obviously where
I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but that's spiking for a month. I didn't do it for a month. But I know what I did do. When I took that off, because I was feeling guilty, I started putting up, the videos that I had done.
Yep.
I'm running some to this very day, actually. I'm doing one on smiles and just to get some people to my page, because my page stats were really down.
Yep. So now you can go when you've got your health stuff sorted. And I do think that, and your way around Wave Video and those other video creation suites. So do snippets of those. If you go down to the beach or take your phone and just do little snippets of videos and put them together I use Majesto. I don't know if you've seen some of the videos that I come up with.
You do great videos, but I don't know how to be so creative. How do you stop and start them like you do?
Well, you don't have to. You just do videos. You just take videos, and then you put then you take some still images, and then you stick them all in this program called Majesto. You choose a theme, and you choose the music, and it makes it for you.
Oh, let me just write that down. Majesto.
I'll send you a screenshot. It's like $29 US a year for the program, but you can use it for free. There's lots of little ones.
Oh, it sounds great.
Magisto.
Magis, okay.
TO. So I won't send you a screenshot. You can just download that from the App Store, and you can just, wherever you are, if you just take little videos, 30-second clips or 20-second clips, and then take still shots as well of different things. And then all you need to do is do a sunset or a sunrise, and people love it.
Yeah, well, I've been looking at all your stuff. I love it. It's engaging. It's, like it brings your attention.
Yeah.
So is it just a phone app?
Yep.
Okay.
And it's so easy because it does all the editing for you. You don't even have to. You don't even have to take photos that are like perfect, because the way it does it, it just picks out the right ones. And I don't know. It's magic. It's artificial intelligence at its best. It really is.
And has it got like a round circle and then a play button on it?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
So have a play with it. Download it for free. And then mess around with it a bit and just take some photos. Take some photos of your flowers and just, in your backyard and just, and you, I was going to call him Muttley. Or was it her?
My brother's Muttley.
and your little Houdini. I wasn't talking about Tony. I was talking about your pet, but you can take photos of Tony too. And then just put them together and then just choose a theme, choose a song, put some text on there and then just create them. If you don't pay for it, it will have the logo, the watermark on there. And I think you can only make 30-second ones. But once you get into it and you pay $29 a year, you can do up to 2 minutes, I think, and you can make sort of longer ones and have like storyboards and that. But just, it's really easy.
Oh, that's good because I've got lots of like quotes and fun things I've wanted to do, and I don't know how to write on my pictures. Well, everyone on Facebook, they've got all these fancy pants writing on all the screens, and I don't know how they do it.
I used so like text. Oh, you mean on the videos or on the?
Yeah, like when people take photos and they do it on Instagram posts as well. They have all this like snazzy big writing and crazy stickers and.
Oh, do you want me to give you a lesson, a coaching on stories?
Yes, that would be really helpful.
Let's do that next week.
Okay.
So I'll just put down here because I didn't cover half the stuff, but that's okay because we got you back up and running. Or someone got you back up and running.
Well, I reckon I'm just thinking that when you did that, maybe when you tried to put me, I don't know, but that thing wasn't there before.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very thankful that we went through that process.
It's not linked. It's not linked to the chat bots at all. So it's a separate thing. So it might have been, I think may have been coincidental, but I really don't. I couldn't. That looks odd the way it is on your page, but if you can get in there through Pages Manager and use it that way. It's not related. There's not at all. So
that's good.
So next week, stories, and I'll put if we get time, and watch parties. All right. So one of the things that let me just put down here. Stop. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to, where are we? Have you done the content planner calendar yet?
No.
Maybe we need to get you doing that. I'm going to hook you up with Theone. I think we did get,
we talked about it.
Yeah.
That's the one when you put stuff up every day or every week.
No, what we do is I've developed a tool called the Content Planner Calendar.
Right.
And Theone's a whiz at this, so she does that part of it. She empties out what's in her head, what's in your head onto sticky notes. It takes about 2 hours, but you'll have a heap of sticky notes, and then we'll put them onto a spreadsheet. And under each month, you'll have like week 1 to week 4 or week 5 if there's 5 weeks in a month. And then for probably the next 3 months, we'll be able to get snippets of things that you can talk about. So you don't get it, you're saying you're recycling the smile one. And you go, I've got to go live. What am I going to talk about? And
right.
And so what we do is we plan it out so that you've got a roadmap and you know exactly what you're going to talk about every single time that you're going to go live. And we did this, and it's really helped us to reformulate everything that we do, because I created the content planner calendar before Theone came on board, and I used it to create the 10 steps to breaking the Facebook code. Now things are evolving and we're focusing on broadcasting and chatbots. So we're actually starting the broadcasting and chatbots business academy next year in 2020.
Oh.
And the people, like, we won't be able to get like this level of one-on-one coaching unless it's going to be, we're looking around about 10 grand, but that'll be for 10 months. So, you know, you got it at the right time.
I did. My God.
You totally did. So the content planner calendar, we've used that to redo all of the stuff that I've been doing over the last few years. And now we've got a clear path. In fact, I'm rewriting parts of the book because it's changed, because we're able to see and where it's mapped out and where it looks, where it's logically makes sense. So, you know, so there's stuff that you know that Theone will, and I'm going to assume that you're still doing the program and the journaling and that when you can. And so that you'll bring out that information in your own way, and you'll relate your experiences to it, and you'll make that yours. So it won't be a Shane Crider thing anymore. It'll be Bridget's. And then you'll use that stuff to do your live broadcast in a way that's systematic, that starts with, is it decision, the first one? Is the program still the same?
Yeah, decision, action, departures first.
Departure, decision, action's the last one. There's 4, isn't there?
So you start with finding your North Star.
Yep.
Then it's departure, decision, action, sovereignty.
So, okay, so sovereignty is, because when I did it, they didn't have sovereignty. So must have been 3 lots of modules over 4 months each.
Yes.
That was how it rolled through. And so sovereignty would be so now it's 4, and they would be over 3 months each. So are they still cycling through the calls?
Yeah, they still are, and I'm still slowly plodding along doing it. But even like with my business, what I've realised is that I'm loving the personal development, but I'm probably more these days talking about the benefits of online opportunities and online businesses associated with personal development. So I've sort of got a bit of a slant. So it's not just straight personal development that I want to be coming from. It's I want to be more of a lifestyle mentor, so that people can see that you can have a business. In my business, it's a business that I'm passionate about, which is personal development, which is helping me to grow, but I can help others to grow by mentoring them to be lifestyle business owners themselves.
Yeah.
And that's where that's where my passion lies, because when I've had, you know, these people joining my business, I know it's because, you know, people are looking for time freedom. People are wanting, you know, that time freedom. They're wanting to be able to have a lifestyle. It's not that they're afraid of working hard, but they want to be able to be flexible, and they want to work on their terms. Some people want to be location free. Other people just want to have the flexibility to work around their kids or their retirement, or be grandparents that are hands-on. And so that's where my passion lies, is helping people to discover that they can, or to appreciate and have the courage to take the step to be an online business owner.
Yep. And I know that. I totally know that, because I've been down that path, which is why I think we're blessed to be working together.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you've always been passionate about that. That for what you're doing is to get the hooks on Facebook. You wanted to build the community. Is that still something that you want to do, to have?
I want to build the community, but I want to build the community more so not just around Bridget Rees as a personal development guru, because I just sort of don't feel that I am, but Bridget Rees as a lifestyle business mentor.
Yeah.
Because I can quite happily and confidently step into those shoes. I could do it tomorrow and I feel confident about it. Talking about Shane stuff, just as much as it inspires me and it's helped me to grow to be a bigger and better person, I don't want to be him. I want to be a lifestyle business mentor that helps people.
Perfect. Well, what we do is and this is going to be friggin' excellent, dare I say fucking excellent, because you and Theone can work together. She just lives around the corner from you, so you can, when you have a couple of hours, she won't mind, you can go, I'll just invite you over to her place. And she'll get out the sticky notes and she is going to ask you questions about your business that's going to get you really thinking, because she doesn't know anything. So I probably know too much in that. So while I've got a deep understanding of some of the stuff, or most of the stuff, having fresh eyes and asking questions so it makes logical sense to someone who has no idea about this stuff is going to be a huge bonus for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that way you're not being influenced by me saying, oh, build a community, do this and that way. We'll get the content out of your head and onto sticky notes and then onto a content planner calendar. And then you can look at how that's actually going to translate into, all right, my live broadcast, this is the theme. And you could, whatever that looks like, if you do the themes, then you'll be able to pick up the camera, you'll be able to do a Be Live, you'll be able to do whatever you want, however you do it, live broadcast, and say, I know what I'm doing for the next at least 3 months. And then what we do is, because, like if you're doing, say, makeup, you can do so many things, and then you've got to start again. But the idea with this is I work with a personal stylist who lives in Florida, and she's got, I think I told you that, every 5 months, so every 25 weeks, nearly 6 months, she's got 5 subjects. So there's 5 broad topics that she rotates every 6 months. So like So every topic has 5 weeks under it. So every 6 months, she's gone through a whole 25-week cycle.
Right.
Of talking about shoes, of talking about colour, body shape, fabrics, material, that type of thing, different styles. So she's got that set. And so twice a year, she goes through the same material. It means that her audience changes. So she gets people who loves what she does, and her audience will change. So then she gets new people coming in and new eyeballs on her stuff. So that's, the other thing you can do is selectively, choose some of the leaders and interview them.
Yeah, well, that's a very good idea.
I'll bet no one else is doing that.
No, but you know what? Now I'm thinking about that. They probably wouldn't want to be interviewed. And you know why? Because that'll be taking away from their business.
Now, see, that for me, I find that really interesting if they're working in that field and it's all about competitiveness. Well, I
don't think that they're being competitive as such. I think it's more that, well, to a certain extent, I mean, it's interesting because I'm really of an abundance mentality, and I have found that a little bit interesting as well, because when I first started, I wanted to be able to learn and share with everybody. And so when I was actually speaking to people about the business opportunity, and then I was sending out, I sent out, for example, my testimonial, my film of, who I am and why I'm doing the business.
Yeah.
And I would pick a couple of others, and I'd send them out. Now, the people that brought me into the business, they said to me, you need to do that, but you need to be wary that if you do that and that person at the other end relates better to the testimonial that you've sent out as opposed to yours, they may go and join their business. And my mentality was, well, if that's the case, well, then they weren't meant to join me anyway. So good on them. I would join the other people.
Yeah.
Shane and Rachel are very much like that as well. But the people, like I said, above me, they're going, oh, no, don't do that because, you know, you want to keep those people for yourself. So they've got a little bit more growing to do. But if you were to, if I was to interview, say, for example, well, I don't think Leanne Bartlett would let me interview her just because I don't think she would. But I think that they would see it. I definitely don't think that they would
Well,
let
go
that
straight
be.
to the top. Ask Rachel.
Well, I could.
What's the worst thing she could do? Say no.
Yeah.
But it's in her interest to help you. And just say that, you know, you could target other people. You could target, you know, local businesses. But
yeah, I think local business would be better because if I targeted Rachel, then she might be seen as you know, I'm the pet. You know, oh, she's helping Bridget.
Because you asked her. Don't worry about how others see it. Just freaking ask.
Poppy, shut up. Sorry.
Houdini, shut up. So just ask her. Like she might say, look, I can't do it because then everyone will want it. Or she might say, I'm really happy to do it because you're doing stuff that no one else is doing.
Oh, I'm too scared. Let me get a bit more confident and I will. But I am getting some numbers on the board and I know they know that I'm out there ticking boxes. And now that this Monaco competition is on,
Get Rachel. Get her, because it'll give you the edge. There is no competition because you're so far out there on the leading edge. There's no competition. That's the whole problem. It's when everyone's back with the map, when they're in the fucking herd, that's where the competition is.
That's true. Well, she's a friend of mine on Facebook and she's not afraid in coming out and, you know, like I had my anniversary photograph up there yesterday and, you know, she was commenting on that and which for her was a big thing. Like normally she might like something but you know, like she actually wrote a couple of words and I was quite shocked. And Tony said to me, oh, she likes you. And I said, the only reason that she likes me, well, not the only reason, that's not fair. I said, but Rachel likes me because I'm very honest and very real. If I see a photo of them, like I had a photo up of them, her and Shane, and they were like looking at each other over a glass of champagne. They're having a great old laugh and they look great. Everyone else is going, you know, oh, Rachel, you look amazing. You look so beautiful. And I'm going, you little kiddies, you're rocking it. You know, because that's who I am. And so she knows that I'm real. So I will say in that respect, but I don't think I want to ask her right now. I'm too nervous to do that.
Well, just give yourself I'm going to plant the seed, okay? Because I think that the real way to get some happening on your page is to get that engagement and inviting other people you saw the stats for My Time TV, that collaboration, talking to other people. So what do other people have that are going to be consistent with what you do? Things like Stephanie Vaughan talking about personal styling, because people want to talk, you know, you might go to your hairstylist and say, or does she want to have a chat? Because you're just showcasing just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, well, my friend Kerry that came with me that day to the event that we came to, that Monica ran, she wanted to interview me before I went away, but I just wasn't feeling confident enough. But now that I've got the sales rolling in, I'm starting to feel a lot more confident. Yeah. And I'm sort of thinking to myself, I need to, well, now that I've got the lives under control, I'm going to take back some control and get my face back on the screen. Because I know I've you know, even my friends have said, where the hell have you been? We've been missing you. You're not doing any lives anymore. And I said, well, it's not that I'm not doing lives, and other associates. I said, I haven't been able to. That's why I've been on my personal page. Yeah. But I will definitely get the lives back up. I will speak to Kerry, but I'd like to do this planner thing because that sounds like a really good idea. And I'd definitely like to do the short story thing because that'll help. Because the short stories.
Now, what did you say before? You'd like to do what thing?
I want to do the planner thing with Theone because I think
yes, the content.
Yeah, that'd be really good. So, and I like to do the short stories thing with you because isn't the short stories what comes up on your Facebook feed? Is that what that is?
It's exactly what it is.
you know why I want to do that? Because there are some people that I met in America from Canada. They're lovely, and they are in this business, and they're doing really, really well. They've got their ads coming up on stories.
Yep.
And there's no writing. It's just a picture and then a caption, and it's really powerful.
Yep. Yep. And all they need to do is tap it, and boom, they're off to the website, or you know.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
And this is what Facebook is wants us to look at more stories, because I think the news feed is shrinking. So and most people now, because the stories, even on your desktop, they're right in front of you, and then you click on them and it opens up in a whole new big page.
Yeah.
You know, I went live for about 7 or 8 minutes this morning. I think you were there, weren't you?
Yeah, I was on it, and you said stories, and I thought, stories? That's what Ronnie and Barb are doing. Oh my God!
And so this is a sort of thing that Facebook now is saying, if you go live in a story, so if it's not part of your content that you want to keep in the newsfeed of your page or your profile, a story just disappears after 24 hours. So it's ephemeral content. So if you've got something coming up, or if you've got something that's got time, like I did this morning, I was talking about the social media with like Friday Facebook Fix, and I was saying, come on over. Now, I don't know if people came over or not from that, but I do know that there was about 4 people jumped in and did my market research, but while we were live, and because that was there, and I just going, if you give it the energy and it comes to life, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I was there about 7 minutes, and there was maybe a dozen people on there as well. So, but if you go live on your page, usually if you're there live for 7 minutes, you might get 4 or 5 that get notified or turn up or whatever. But stories now, they're saying, come look, because it's story time, and they're promoting it. So,
all right,
lots of exciting stuff happening. Let's make a time for next week.
Okay. Now, just before you go, I just want to find out. So how do I get to that creator? It's on the business page, isn't it?
All right. Share your screen.
I'm going to share my screen again. Let's just go.
I didn't do an update on chatbots.
Okay, so share the screen.
We didn't really go over the insights, but that's okay. I wanted to review page settings as well, because there's so many changes.
Facebook. Yeah, okay, so I've got my Facebook up. And do I have to go to my business page for that creator to come up?
Can you just share your screen? So, yeah.
I thought I did share it. Clearly I haven't. Oh, God. Oh, well, where are you? I've lost you as well. Are you there?
Yeah. You can't see me.
No, what is that? That's login live. No, it's not.
I need to go pick up my granddaughter in a minute, so I have to.
No, that's all right. It's in the business manager. It's on my Facebook page. Just tell me and I'll find it.
I don't know about business manager, but if you go to your Facebook page,
yep,
it's up the top, right across the top where you've got help, and then you've got the insights, and then you've got inbox. It's up the top underneath the blue banner. So it's
mine's different. Yeah, mine's different. It says page, ad, group, event, market list, or fundraiser under create.
Can you just share your screen? We'll work it out.
I don't know how to do it. Oh, I can't find the share.
Don't panic. It's all right. See the little blue. Can you see? Is my picture there at all?
No, I can't see your picture anymore.
All right. So down the bottom, there should be a little blue square with a white video inside it.
There it is. There's you.
And now at the bottom, it should say, there you go.
You share. You share?
Yeah, you've shared. All right. So let's go to your page.
Can you see it?
Page.
I've got it open. Can you see it?
I can see your personal profile. You and Tony look gorgeous there. God, you're stunners. Even
do you want me to go to my business page?
Hey?
I've gone to my business page now. I'm just trying to, how do I make this screen go away? I cross it out.
Oh, so go to business manager to managers page. All right, we'll click on go to business manager because it's a pain in the butt, but that's okay. You're going to have to go to business manager. Oh, okay. Just
go to business manager.
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be the same. It's not. Oh, fuck. All right. Click on more. Let's see if that's. Try publishing tools. Doesn't look like you've got Creator Studio yet.
Where's publishing tools? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't recognise it when you had it up, so I thought, where the hell's that from?
Yeah. Oh, I think they might be still rolling it out then, I guess. Publishing tools.
Creator Studio down here.
Yeah. Click on that. See if it's the same. Get started.
That's it, isn't it? I recognise that thing from the top.
Yeah. That's the Creator
All right.
Studio.
I can get started on that when you're gone. That's fine. Let me book you in.
So that will give you all the, stop sharing screen now. That's all. It must be like that because you have business manager, I reckon. All right, so let me just get my diary up. I'm so excited about this stuff.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm excited about that too because I can certainly see the benefits.
And stories and all this stuff. It's really juicy stuff coming down the wire. All right. Now, Fiona is doing it's Friday. She has Thursdays and Fridays off. So I'm going to start a group chat with you, her and me, and then you can sort out with her when you can do the content planner calendar.
Yep, that's fine.
And so we'll do, so next Thursdays are okay for you, aren't they?
Yeah, Thursdays are good.
And all right, so next Thursday we can do, say 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock.
What's better for you? I don't mind either or.
Let's go 1 o'clock.
Okay, we'll go 1.
Yeah. 1 till 2, so 18. Well, I'm glad we're getting back on track. Might take a little while, but it doesn't really matter about how many sessions we have. It's about what we get out, like the outcomes. I know we said a session a week, but we really do want to. There's so much more.
Well, I need to get back into that habit, and once I've got this bloody thing under control. So can you see that I had that big spurt of coughing, and now I'm fine?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just I had to drink lots of water to do it, but it just it's really weird.
Well, let's go. Fingers crossed, and I'm sending you healing because it's nothing worse than being sick and still having to keep plodding on. And let's hope that all of this stuff that they go through, they'll find out exactly what's wrong and they'll be able to cure it in a nanosecond. Yeah,
exactly. Give me a cylinder of oxygen, baby. Yeah. I'll be fine.
I've got to run. I'll see you.
Thank you so much, Adair. Love you dearly. Speak at 1 next Thursday.
Yep.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye.